Well, again, my name is Gwen Manning, and it just gives me pleasure tonight to welcome all of you to the call, but to introduce the gentleman that will be facilitating this call tonight. I'm so very grateful to have gotten to know him. He has been in the industry of network marketing for over 20 years, where he has been in leadership. He is an awesome team builder that's built teams of more than 1,000 people. He's also very active in church. He's married to his beautiful wife, Mrs. Josie Ellerby, and I'm speaking of none other than Mr. Calvin Ellerby. I am so excited for the opportunity to work with you in this business opportunity. At this time, Mr. Ellerby, will you take it away?
Hey, Gwen, before you step away from the mic, I would be remiss if I didn't thank you on behalf of the leadership of Team Wealthy Place for all the great work, the hard work that you are doing. You're working this business as if you're getting paid for it, but one thing I know that you're built for this, so keep doing what you're doing.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Calvin.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, once again, this is Calvin Ellerby from Columbia, South Carolina. It's truly my extreme pleasure to be a part of this call tonight. I'm so excited, pumped up, motivated, fired up, and ready to go. And I want to encourage you to have something to write with. You know, I want you to take some copious notes because, as Gwen said, we're going to talk tonight about how you, and I do mean you and your family, can get off of the toxic, the unnatural, the unhealthy grid. And we're going to share some incredible information with you about that. And also, before we conclude the call, we're going to talk to you about how you can get off the corporate grid as well. So make sure you stay tuned and really get in tune for what we're going to talk with you about tonight. I always like to open up this call letting people know, as Gwen said, I've been in this industry for over 20-plus years. All my adult life has been in sales and marketing, the traditional network marketing business. And I really believe that's one of the reasons for my success in this industry. But what we're going to do tonight, we're going to talk a little more specifically about why Sisel. Why Sisel International? Why Sisel and why now? I want to share with you that in the time that I've been in this industry, I have to really credit my success to mentorship. And I truly believe that personal experience is very, very effective, but mentorship is very efficient. So I had several mentors to tell me, Calvin, when you're looking at choosing a company, there's several things that need to be in place. The first thing he said is leadership. And I began to lean forward when he talked about leadership. He said leadership is a common denominator between winning and losing, success and failure. He said if you show me a successful football team, basketball team, corporate America, even a church or a Boy Scout troop, I will show you leadership at work. So I had a chance to meet this guy by the name of Jerome Hughes about 10 years ago. And before I met him, people was talking about this guy from near and far. I really thought this guy was 8 feet tall and bulletproof. But as I got a chance to know him, I knew he had a heart of a champion. I witnessed this guy mentor over 100,000 people to go through his network. More people went through his network than some companies. Had an opportunity to witness this guy making over $100,000 in a 30-day period of time. More money than some people make in 2 or 3 years. Witness this individual making over $1 million, getting $1 million bonus check. Absolutely incredible leader. And I always say I truly believe before it's said and done, Jerome Hughes will be on the Mount Rushmore of leaders. And there's only 4 positions there. So leadership was in place. From a corporate perspective, having an opportunity to meet the Myers, Tom Myers, and Tom Myers Jr., just integrity to the T. The second thing is that when you're looking at a company that's product-based, you got to have a company that have not good products, but great and excellent products. These products must represent the gold standard in the industry. When people start talking about products, they got to be able to compare to the company that you're going to represent. And I truly believe we have that in place. The third thing he said, you got to make sure the company has stability, which means this is a debt-free company. The company has the financial wherewithal to do all the things they're going to do, not just now, but right now. And we are involved with a company that's truly debt-free. We had an opportunity to go through a facility, manufacturing facility, over 400,000 square feet. The facility is totally owned by the Myers, debt-free facility. Absolutely incredible. Then the fourth thing he said you must have a robust compensation plan. He said you must have a compensation plan where it's not built just for the rainmakers, people like Carl, people like Jerome. He said, but the average and ordinary person should be able to come in and make an above average income. We're going to talk about how you can build a residual income that can take care of your major line item expense at home. We have an incredible compensation plan, which we're going to share with you tonight as well. And then you got to be involved with an industry that's tied into momentum. And when you think about the health and wellness industry, we have people that talk about the fact that the health and wellness industry is the next trillion-dollar industry because of a group of people known as the baby boomer. Over 8,000 people retiring every day. It is predicted that that's going to happen for the next 18 to 20 years. And the thing about the baby boomers, they control every movement in the world, not just America, but the world. These are a group of people that want products that help them feel better, live longer, and perform better. And you're going to hear about some of the products that we have in our anti-aging and age-reversing department also. So that's, the industry is really at the right time. Then you've got to have a company that have support and training. As Gwen said earlier, we have kicked off King Wealthy Place training. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m., West Coast time, 12 noon. East Coast time is our brunch, where we're going to bring some of you the best trainers and leaders in their market space to help you build your business. So training is in place. Customer service is in place. I mean, I've been involved with some companies where you would tell distributors, please, sir, please, ma'am, do not call the company if you want to stay involved. But everyone that I've talked to and heard of calling Sisel International customer service, not only are they friendly, but they're knowledgeable, okay? That's important. You don't want to have some friendly derelicts, right? So we got people that are friendly and also knowledgeable. Why Sisel? When you take a look at the acronym of Sisel, it stands for science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. We're talking about a company that has been around since 2006. So we're approaching 10 years in this industry, a company that's owned by Tom Myers and Tom Myers Sr. and Jr. They have a mission to create the most powerful personal care and dietary supplements in the world. We have a company that's operating in over 40 different countries. My great friend, my mentor, my senior business partner, Jerome Hughes, and I, we was with a company that been around almost 10 years also. And they was talking about going to different countries, talking about going to different industries and expanding. So we really have the best of the best of the best. Why Sisel? When I first got involved with the company, I began to look at their product portfolio. Jerome and myself, we've been involved with health and wellness companies for a long time. And one of the key factors that we even had to have products that we felt great about, because we were going to share these products with family and friends and coworkers and church members and people that we felt great about, knew, loved, and trust. So we had to have great products. So now we have kicked off a campaign, and I truly believe the campaign that we have started in Sisel, the campaign that we have started in Team Wealthy Place, will begin to resonate throughout the cities, the states, the country, and the world. We're going to set the precedent when we're going to challenge other companies to get better. We're going to challenge other leaders to play better when we start telling people how they can get off the toxic grid, how they can get off the unhealthy, unnatural grid when they start comparing their products to our product portfolio. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to kind of sit back for a moment, and we're going to talk with you about some of these products. As a matter of fact, I'm going to invite my good friend, Lady G, back to the mic. Hey, Lady G, are you still there?
I absolutely am. Thank you so much, Calvin.
Well, Gwen, I want to thank you for making yourself available to me. And as I begin to look at the litany of products that Sisel have, I mean, some of the best products in dietary supplement and also in personal care. But what I want us to do, I want us to kind of take a little stroll. I want us to kind of look at some of the products that they have. And I want to get your feedback. First of all, Gwen, why Sisel and why now?
Well, Calvin, as you mentioned already, when I first took a look at this company, one of the first things that really impressed me was the name of the company. The fact that the name is actually an acronym that stands for science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. Most people may skim over that and not really take note of it, But a person like myself, who is, I guess, somewhat of a I'm an informationalist, I was really intrigued that a company would have that as their name, because to me that meant something that had to meant something very foundational. And then I later on found out it was the 5 principles upon which the company was built. So that's what really intrigued me in the very beginning.
Awesome, awesome. Now, Gwen, now that we're at Sisel International, I want you to get a shopping cart. We're going to take a little stroll. We're going to do a little bit of shopping. And since we're on aisle 19, Gwen, I want us to talk about these incredible skin care products. On aisle 19, Gwen, I see a lot of skin care products. Can you begin to tell me why Sisel skincare products do you believe is better than other products out there since we're on aisle 19?
Absolutely. I love to talk about that because that's something that I'm very passionate about. Some of you we were on a call the other night. Some of you may have heard me share my testimony, and I won't go through the whole thing again, but one of the main reasons that I was excited to be part and to get more information about this company is because of a skin condition that I developed as a result of having experienced a very severe allergic reaction to a toxin that I introduced into my body unknowingly that caused me to go into anaphylaxis. And what that simply is that my whole body just swelled up with fluid while it was trying to attack the allergen that was attacking my immune system. To make a long story short, coming out of that, Calvin, which was about 3 years ago now, but coming out of that, immediately I realized, and having, had the discussion with my dermatologist, that my skin was now prone to more than 7 skin irritants that could be contained in any number of products that I might use at any time, and so I had to be very, very careful about what I used on my skin. But when I was introduced to Sisel International, one of the very first products that I had the opportunity to try, and I do mean try because I literally had to just put a little bit to test it onto my face, and that was Transfusium. And what an amazing product this is. I mean, this product has been designed to be effective in terms of aging skin. It's been designed to address every aspect of your skin. It diminishes fine lines and wrinkles. It literally smooths your skin, and it also evens the tone of your skin. And it did it for me, somebody that's very, very prone to allergic reactions, which would mean that there is nothing toxic about this product. It's chemical-free, it's toxin-free, and it is very effective. And Calvin, when I started using Transfusium, I was led then to look at the entire skin line. So I was able to go back and start ordering the other parts of the skin line, the Actified 6000, the Skin Dew Moisturizing Mist, the Brightening Cream, and oh my goodness, the Night Cream, the Sisel Rapid Repair Night Cream, incredible. But I want to say about a month ago, or maybe about a month and a half ago, the company released one of the most extraordinary products that I have ever had the experience of trying and of using, and that product was called Sisel Vanquish. OMG. This is an amazing product. It has over 14 ingredients that's designed to attack the area underneath a person's eye, any areas where there's darkness or wrinkles in the face. This is a product that it has been guaranteed through scientific research and development that from using this product 28 days to 4 months, you will be able to experience the permanent removal of these skin discolorations and the effects that aging and just wear and tear takes on the skin. And so when we talk about the skincare line, I'm an absolute fan of Sisel skincare products.
Wow, that is absolutely awesome. And then when you talk about that product line, it's anti-aging, Gwen, and when I talked earlier about the baby boomers, this is a product that they would truly not like but love. Well, Gwen, I think we need to get off aisle 19. Our buggy is almost filled with all those products we just put in there. Now let us go down to aisle 23. Now what we're going to talk about, we just talked about the anti-aging product line. Now we're going to talk about age reversal. And Gwen, the reason we can talk about age reversal is because aging is not a disease. But I want to open up with these products called the Triangle of Life. And Gwen, you know what? When I saw and heard about the Triangle of Life, it was so funny because it reminded me of the pyramid, right? And network marketing, people always ask the question, is this a pyramid? And you know what I normally do when I'm going to have some fun? I tell people to look up the pyramid, look up triangle. And when you look that up, you will find out that a pyramid, a triangle, is the strongest geometric foundation in the world. So I want you to talk about this incredible foundation called the Triangle of Life that helps with anti-age reversing, Gwen.
Absolutely. I tell you, Calvin, I could not stop at just using the skincare products, because what I realized very quickly and very early on is a company like Sisel has already thought about everything that pertains to a person's health. And when I tell you, it was almost superficial for me to be using the skincare products without considering what I needed to be doing to supplement my health, to introduce into my body those things that would be things that would produce health on a regular basis, and as well as prevent other things as it relates to health from being able to even occur in the body. So I got to tell you, I ordered the Triangle of Life as one of the very first products that I started to use when I came on board. And, you know, the Eternity and Essential Eternity to start with. This is a product that supports youthfulness, longevity, exuberant health, vitality, massive energy. It lasts all day. You know, it contains a blend of resveratrol and other ingredients like green tea and chai de bourgray. It's just got it's a variety of macro and nano-sized nutrients inside of this one supplement. And then there's SpectraMax. SpectraMax fills in the gaps that's found in our diets. It provides the broadest spectrum of antioxidants. It provides trace minerals. It provides 40 extracted antioxidants. There's nothing else. This product is considered a megatonic. There's nothing else like it on the market. And then fucoidan. What can we all say about fucoidan? There's been over 1,100 studies from the U.S. National Institute of Health that show that fucoidan, which is drawn from a seaweed, intensely supports increased energy, enhanced immunity, and it normalizes your hormonal, glucose, and circulatory functions. And this company, Sisel, uses a patented process to extract all three types of fucoidan. There's three types, U, F, and G. This company extracts it in its most bioavailable form. And it comes, like I said, it comes from limumoi, a plant, a seaweed plant. This product, oh my goodness, Calvin, I don't know what I did before I was introduced to fucoidan, but I know what I'm doing now. I'm taking it every single morning before I have my breakfast. I don't miss a day without my fucoidan, my SpectraMax, and my Eternity, because I truly know that they are helping me to maintain a balance of health and to prevent any of those things, free radicals and other deterrents that will hit your body as you begin to age. And they will effectively assist in the process of reversing and preventing aging. You know, we talked about there's a difference between biological health and chronological health. Or biological age and chronological age. And the reality of what we're looking at with the products that Sisel is bringing to market is that these products can actually help you decrease your biological age, even though your chronological age continues to go forward. And I got to tell you, if we're going to talk about those three products, we cannot talk about them without talking about the other supplement that I highly recommend everybody take advantage of, that's supplementing with Triangle of Life. I suggest supplementing as well with TSX. TSX basically is the Nobel Prize winning product, and I have to really carefully choose my words here because this is so amazing to me. The science behind TSX was studied by the scientists at Sisel International, and they came up with a product that we believe quite possibly represents one of the most amazing developments in history, in the history of anti-aging science. What it does is it treats your body with the supplements necessary to fight aging. This product, if taken daily, supports healthy function of telomeres. The telomeres are what protects the ends of your chromosomes. And as we age, these chromosome ends begin to fray, they begin to shorten, and when we look at them under a telescope, we are looking at the beginning of the processing of aging in our bodies. So what TSX does is it supports the function of our organs. It promotes the health of our brain. It promotes the function of our DNA replication. It grows those telomeres back out. It lengthens them back out. It fills them back up. It supports the healthy function of all of our organs. It fights aging in our bodies. It makes us feel so much younger over a period of time. I remember we were on a call with Tom Maurer, the company's owner, and he talked about this product. He said he had had his telomeres tested before he started taking this product. And after he himself started taking this supplement, he had his telomeres tested again. His biological age had decreased from the first time that he took this product up until after he had been taking it for a year. I am so grateful to be able to supplement with a product so greater than what the world has never seen, I believe he likes to say. And so we're on to something really special here. Age reversal has always been a hope, but now it's a reality thanks to this age-defying products that Sisel International brings to market, Calvin.
Wow, Gwen, let me say that backwards. Wow. Listen, when we talk about this age reversal, we talk about the cosmetics that goes on the outside of your skin. I always look at, when we talk about the age reversal, as nutritional cosmetic that helps you from the inside out. I truly believe the information that you're giving today about TSX and age reversal, this is almost like the holy grail of age reversal. This is going to be the product that's going to help a lot of people within that bracket that we talk about. And before I release you, I know we've been going down all of these hours. I want to go down at least one more hour. Let's go down hour 40. Because when I talk about the baby boomers, one of the products that you and I talked about before is that joint care. And one thing I realized, Gwen, that when we are born, we have a high level of glucosamine in our body, in our joints. It's almost like shock absorbers in our joints. But as we begin to get older and older and older, there's a depletion of glucosamine in our joints. So now you were telling me about this product that helps with joint care. They can help anyone that has problem with their joint, especially the baby boomers. Gwen, can you come down aisle 40 with me just for a moment and talk to me about joint care?
Absolutely, Calvin. And Calvin, I'm a product of the product. Obviously, you can have this conversation with me all day long. Before I talk about the joint care, I want to let everyone on this line know, for me, this is not scripted. I went through about 2 years ago what I would call a health disparity trifecta. And I'm going to say that again, a health disparity trifecta. I entered into menopause, very, very severely into menopause, where I had all of the symptoms, the night sweats, the hot flashes, the anxiety, all of the crushing fatigue, all of the increase to allergies, the aching joints, the soreness, the tenderness in my muscles and my tendons. It hit me hard. I also, because of a very traumatic experience that I suffered, I live with panic attacks from time to time. And then I suffered an injury, probably because of the weakness now in my joints and tendons, maybe resulting from some parts of menopause. I had a very, very severe knee injury, and I had to have surgery twice, 3 times, twice in one knee and then once in the other. So I was pretty much just right in time to discover Sisel. Well, to begin, one of the products that I ordered also at the very beginning was a product called Renovator. Now, I didn't know if Renovator would work. I didn't know anything about it. I just thought, oh, here's a product for joints. Here's a product that is, specialized and formulated to, help with introducing glucosamine and putting minerals back into the blood that would work in the joints and be able to help strengthen them and to be able to help provide support, in the tendons. And what I didn't know was that I was introducing myself to something that could very well be assisting me in really properly helping me get back the tissues and be able to support the treatment that I was receiving from my doctor to maintain the healthy tissues that I had left in my body. Because after surgery, they remove a lot of tissue. Well, this is a product that's been designed to help support the assistance of the strengthening and the protection and the fortification of joints. And so I've been taking this product. I got to tell you, Calvin, before I started using this, as well as taking the inner chi for women, that helps me with my anxiety, that helps me, with my hormone levels, that helps me to be able to cope with hot flashes. Before I started to take the Triangle of Life and all these other products that support things like joint health and things like, system support, I was a wreck. But I'm telling you, Calvin, I am so much better now. I am not having those hot flashes the way I was having them before. I am not having the panic attacks that was nearly driving me crazy. I am absolutely not walking around just in flat shoes anymore. I can actually put on a pair of high heels, and I can walk around in them, something that my doctor, my surgeon, told me I would never be able to do again. In fact, he told me, you need to have knee replacement. Well, Calvin, I'm not having knee replacement. I'm going to continue taking my supplements. I'm going to continue using there's another product that I also use. It's a rub. It's a product that I just put on my joints. It's a cream. It's called Thermarol. Man, this cream is like whatever your parents used back in the day on steroids. In fact, I don't recommend using a whole lot of it because the results, it is designed to bring a natural heat to the joint that loosens it up. You don't want to put a lot because it absolutely works just with the amount that's recommended on the packaging. Calvin, I could go on and on and on about these products. I'm a product of the product once again, and these products are absolutely effective. They're chemical-free. They're toxin-free. I would give them to my family. In fact, when I think about what I did before Sisel, it scares me because in the same way that I developed that severe allergic reaction, it's because I didn't think about what was in the products. I was just using them. Now I have to take a look at everything. And so therefore I would recommend these products to anyone that has a family that they love, friends and children that they love, because this is a company that's committed to making sure that they're putting the safest, cleanest, most efficacious products that have ever been created on the market so that we don't have to worry about the effects and the dangers of the toxic ingredients that we oftentimes will be exposed to with using everyday products. Thank you so much, Calvin, for an opportunity to share.
Wow, Gwen, thank you so much. I see at Sisel International they're cutting the lights off. Our shopping cart is filled. We need to go ahead and check out so we can take these products home and get them to work. With Gwen, Lady G, thank you so much for your time, your excitement, your enthusiasm, and the information that you brought to this call. Thank you so much, dear.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Calvin.